Hey everyone, this is Sarah with Craft Test Dummies. Today I am going to be doing a little video about Ranger and Tim Holtz's brand new Distress Glitter. Now, Tim revealed these Distress Glitters at CHA in Las Vegas this last summer. They come in 24 gorgeous colors that we all know and love from the Distress line. They come in 18-gram jars. These are plastic jars with cute little aluminum colored tops, and they're completely reusable once you use all 18 grams of gorgeous glitter. One really nice thing that I like about these glitters is that they do give the look of a vintage glass glitter, but they are a plastic, I believe, so you're not running a risk of hurting yourself when you use the Distress Glitters. One thing you'll notice with these is that they are of a uniform particle size. And I lost my paper. Hold on one second. So what I mean by uniform particle size is that each little fleck of glitter is the exact same size. Sometimes with different glitters, you are going to get different size little flecks of glitter, and not so with Distress Glitter. They kind of lie flat when you first put them down. You can see kind of over here on the side, they don't look very interesting, but once you add them with an adhesive and kind of layer up together, the different flecks are going to reflect off of each other, if that makes sense, and cause these different kinds of shades to happen. I asked him, it looks like the different particles are different colors, and he said, no, that's just the magic of it. It is the way the light reflects off of the glitters onto each other. Now, talking about adhesives, you can pretty much use these with any adhesive that would normally hold a glitter. I personally prefer Ranger's Glossy Accents. It dries clear, completely clear. It's glossy finish and it's fast drying. You could totally use something like a Mod Podge or a matte medium. But with that, remember, since these are so iridescent, that you might run the risk of having that matte adhesive dry on top of the glitter, and it's not going to quite have the same glimmer and shine as you would get if you used a completely clear adhesive. Another question we got at CHA is, can you use Distress Glitters in a melting pot? Completely, you can. But again, since it's a plastic, once it melts down, that plastic is going to kind of hide that shimmer and shine. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of questions about Distress Glitter. I think one of the first questions might be, how is Distress Glitter different from Distress Stickles? And then a couple CHAs ago, Tim released Distress Stickles Dry Glitter. Now, one thing to know with these products, before I mentioned that Distress Glitter is all one and the same particle size of glitter. Each fleck is the same size. Stickles, on the other hand, each little fleck that's inside of these is different sized. So in ranging sizes. So to show that a little bit closer, and it might take a second for this to focus, here I did a line of the new Distress Glitter, and up here is a line of Stickles. And so with the blurb of Stickles here, you can see large ranging particle fleck sizes of the glitter. When you come down here to the Distress Glitter, you can see that the particles are all the same size, and you also get a lot better of coverage than the Distress Stickles. And from what I can tell is that the largest particle size on the Distress Stickles is what we're seeing in the Distress Glitter. So don't get your Stickles confused from your glitters. They are different, not the same, different, and they have their different purposes. So why would you like to have the Distress Glitters? What is the point of having Distress Glitter? One thing that I like about it is coverage, plain and simple. If I need to make 50 Christmas cards this year and I really want to use a Tim die cut and Faded Jeans Distress Glitter, I can do that, and it's not going to take me a lot of time, and I'm not going to be using a whole bottle of Stickles just to cover one snowman. And with that being said, you're still not going to get the same coverage. Just to show you that a little bit, with the differences between the two again, is here I covered a piece of grunge board using peeled paint, distress paint, and then on top of that, I put the Distress Stickles, the wet Stickles. With this piece, I used the Distress Glitter. and rock candy adhesive, or not rock candy, sorry, glossy accents for my adhesive. So you can really see that with the Distress glitter, you're getting a more uniform coverage than you are with a wet Distress stickle. Another really cool thing that you can do with the Distress glitter is you can emboss with it, or I'm sorry, not emboss, you can stamp with it via Ranger Sticky Embossing Powder. So what you would do is stamp an image using whatever kind of ink you would like, then sprinkle your embossing powder over it. Once you heat the powder, it becomes sticky and tacky, and then you can use glitter on top of it. So let's say you've always wanted to have a glittered sunset. You can easily do that using the sticky embossing powder. With these butterflies, I stamped the image and then I sprinkled different shades of the Distress glitter on top, and I thought it was pretty cool. With this, or one thing I'll say you'll notice with the Distress glitter is that it's very static. It's going to hold to your paper when you use it. And I know a lot of us like to prep our surfaces with dryer sheets, but the Distress glitter really sticks. So one way I got around that was using a Perfect Pearls brush, which is soft. Once your image is dry, everything's stuck down, just gently go in with your Perfect Pearls brush and brush away any excess glitter. And you are going to be pretty good to go after that. Now, one cool thing I'll show you is it's the same stamp as the one I showed you before, and I use the Mustard Seed Distress glitter. With this one, I just use a clear embossing powder with the glitter on top. With this, I used a Wild Honey Distress ink, and then I put the glitter on top of, and then I use that as my ink to put the sticky embossing powder on top of, heated that, and then used the mustard seed glitter. And I love how you get the different color and shades using the different Distress inks with the glitter as opposed to just using the clear. I thought that was pretty cool. So now I know what you guys are going to say. Great. Now I need to have all of the colors of this glitter. I've already collected my stains. I've already collected my re-inkers. And I've already collected all of my inks. Now I'm going to use what you have. Don't feel obligated to get every single color. And I'm going to show you why. If you just want to start out with the glitter and see what it's about, go ahead and get yourself a color. I personally really like Pumice Stone. It's a great kind of gunmetal grayish color. And what I did I used some grunge board tiles using the glossy accents. I covered them in the Pumice Stone, and then I used different mediums that I already had from Ranger. So this was a re-inker that I put into a spray bottle. And then for this one, this is a Distress ink. So I use Distress ink on top of the Pumice Stone. And I'll try to zoom in on that just so you can see it. And I'll also post and take photographs, and I'll put them when we get this into a post on Craft Test Dummies. This one is the Distress stain. I think you get a really great coverage there. And then just to, again, compare that, let me find my other swatches. Here's the Stickles square, and then that's our Distress glitter that we actually covered. So you get a little bit of a difference with each and every one. The Distress stain, you really get a lot of color. One thing you will notice when you use your Distress inks and the stains, a little tip I found here, I will just re-ink this a little bit. You're gonna go in and you're gonna be distressing your little guy, and then you're gonna say, oh no, I got glitter on my ink pad and I got glitter on my foam pad. Now I don't know about you guys, but that bothers me. I have a dedicated foam pad for every single Distress ink pad. So one quick way I found around that is, if you want to clean up, is go ahead, grab some handy dandy masking tape, rip off a piece, and just dab around in different spots on your tape, and that will pick up all of the glitter on your foam pad. I hope I did that on camera, not off. And then with your ink pad, ooh, see, doesn't that just bother you like it bothers me? Go ahead and take your Ranger Craft Scraper, and scrape through the pad. Clean off the scraper at this point. Wipe it on your apron or your art pants, because if you go back across it, you're going to redistribute that glitter. And gently scrape it across. You don't want to work that glitter into your ink pad. So that is a tip. You can also, with the Distress Stain Top, I kind of do a little mix of both. I'll take a paper towel and kind of rub it off. It's hard because it's so saturated with the ink. And then I'll also do the scraper to kind of get a lot of the glitter off. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. If you have any questions, guys, this is glitter. This is the new Tim Holtz Distress Glitter. Like I said, any questions, please ask in the comments section. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy this glitter. See you later, Craft Test Dummies. It's Sarah signing out.